Charles H. Ferguson's Creative Life, presented by Muhammad Al Amin.
Charles Ferguson, welcome to Democracy Now! JP Morgan Chase, the missing $3 billion. Facebook. Talk about these latest developments.
This is a story of one creative man. He is Charles Henry Ferguson, is one man but known to us by different ways. He is a great documentary maker, director, producer as well as writer. The man was also a software entrepreneur. Ferguson is the founder and president of Representational Pictures. The Academy Award-winning man was born and raised in San Francisco of the USA. A graduate of Loyal High School in 1972, he did BA in mathematics from the University of California in 1978. After it, he changed the academic track, gone for political science and obtained PhD from MIT in 1989. He was a visiting lecturer of the institutions from where he completed formal education.
To say that Charles Ferguson has had a varied career would be a gross understatement. As an MIT postdoc, he researched the intersection of high-tech globalization and government policy while serving as a consultant to several federal agencies, including the White House staff.
In fact, Ferguson is a political scientist, but in early life he joined with technology. He established a company that was one of the earliest internet software companies in the world. The man wrote numerous articles on information technology. Those are related with economic, political and social issues. For more than 20 years, Ferguson had been deeply attentive in filmmaking and writing. He regularly attended film festivals across the world.
In 1994, he founded the software firm Vermeer Technologies, which created Front Page, a pioneering website development tool. Just 2 years later, but well before the internet bubble, he sold Vermeer to Microsoft and embarked on a career as an author and filmmaker.
Now 63 years old man gives signal to be great in the world, producing one after another wonderful piece of creative works. In early life, Ferguson had been a film maniac but had no formal education. In the meantime, the multifaceted man presented a lot of artistic and creative works, including 5 books, 4 documentary films and uncountable write-ups. These creative works popular him across the world. He always takes challenging issues as subject matters for his documentaries and writing. He didn't go back without turning it reality.
I've had several careers doing several different things, and nothing comes remotely close to making movies. Making movies is the most amazing thing in the whole world. It engages your visual sense, your sense of music and sound, of pacing. It's linear, it's non-linear, it's intellectual, it's visceral. It's an extraordinary experience to make a movie. And so as long as the world lets me, I'm going to continue making movies because I love it.
As a director and producer of Inside Job, Charles Ferguson won Academy Award in 2011 for the best documentary film. It exposed the shocking truth of the economic meltdown in 2008 at a cost of over $20 trillion. The recession resulted in millions of people losing their homes and jobs.
Many prominent academics quietly make fortunes while helping the financial industry shape public debate and government policy. The Analysis Group, Charles River Associates, Compass Lexicon, and the Law and Economics Consulting Group manage a multi-billion-dollar industry that provides academic experts for hire.
Before announcing the award, renowned presenter and motivational speaker Oprah Winfrey,
the outstanding documentary of the year. And this was an incredible year for documentaries, with so many brilliant filmmakers working in all regions of the globe, telling their stories, illuminating the human condition, and showing us beauty, insights, and the truth. And the Oscar goes to Inside Job, Charles Ferguson and Audrey Mars.
This is the first Academy Award and second nomination for Charles Ferguson and Audrey Mars. Their first Oscar nomination documentary was No End in Sight, the American occupation of Iraq in 2008. During receiving the Academy Award, Ferguson said,
"Forgive me, I must start by pointing out
that 3 years after a horrific financial crisis caused by massive fraud, not a single financial executive has gone to jail, and that's wrong.
Third film of Ferguson, Time to Choose, was released in 2015. That was inclusive investigation of how to tackle climate change and the higher challenge of world sustainability. His latest film, Watergate, dig out one of the biggest criminal conspiracies in modern politics. It shows roster of some of the most important media, legal and political figures from the scandal. Charles Ferguson's last book is Predator Nation, which shows root causes of the financial crisis and economic inequality. He has written for The Guardian, The New York Times, The Huffington Post and other publications. We hope Charles Ferguson will continue to illuminate the world through his creativity.
I may make some shameless entertainment. After making 2 political disaster movies, I think that, and I love film noir. I love, movies like Chinatown and LA Confidential and Blade Runner, and if I could make one of those, I'd be in heaven.